067. I do want to show you hsn.com where we've got Merry Happy Gifts, and the gift store is wide open. We want you to have your relaxed holiday season by shopping by price, by recipient. We've got lots of gifts for him, everyone, for your kids, your grandkids. We've got a whole store for everybody, and it's all on hsn.com. But we're going to move on in our show to the first day of issue, perfect 70 condition of the 2015 John F. Kennedy Coin Chronicles set, and it also has a gift box included. So
this is this is pretty spectacular. These are already starting to sell as well. You can imagine. We had the Trumans came out in the reverse proof for the very first reverse proof presidential dollar. Then we had the Eisenhowers, and I think the Trumans, I think we were $1,299, I believe.
Oh my.
The Eisenhowers were $1,499.95. Well, I've got the Kennedy 70 pair now in the Coin and Chronicles, like I said, with the reverse proof John F. Kennedy half dollar. The only place to get it is out of this set. The only place to get the medallion is out of this set. Both certified absolutely, positively perfect 70. At less than half the price of the Eisenhower sets. At less than half the price of the Eisenhower sets. I've got a limited quantity of these, extraordinarily limited quantity. We were extraordinarily aggressive out there in the marketplace. One of the reasons why we're able to do this pricing was very simply because we went out there and we got, we were able to get a very good quantity of these. They did not grade very well. For us to get the quantity that we have here, we literally had to buy the better part of about 1,000 sets. We bought somewhere between about 2 and 5% of the entire mintage just to be able to get the 70 sets that we have got available here in this. Now, why is this important? It's different than the other coins that are out there in the presidential dollar in that it's reverse proof. When they first brought out the Harry Truman reverse proof presidential dollars, it was a huge deal, folks. As well, you remember, you watched it happen. We sold out all of our quantity at $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 is what it was. And then we had the Eisenhowers come out right after that. Complete and total sellouts from the United States Mint, just like this. If you got on the Mint website, it crashed the website, just like all the other ones. The Eisenhower at about $1,499.95. I'm really, really pleased and proud to be able to bring you the Kennedys at only $699.95 for the pair. And like you said, it comes with the gift box. Very, very important.
I love that. Well, if you would like to pick this up, we've got them here available, but I will tell you that it's also very limited. So at this price, we have about 320, and that's it. So when this goes, that's it. And $699.95. And if you've been shopping for coins, if you're a coin fan, you know that HSN is the place to come for trusted coins. You know, Mike and I talk about this all the time. Coins, there's a lot of, you can go on, websites and everything. You don't know who, what you're getting. We've been here for, 38 years. So, you know when you're getting a coin here that it's the real deal. And this is, certified, graded, and everything.
Right, and particularly from the 70 standpoint, particularly in this particular coin. When you look at the Kennedy, of course, of all of the presidential dollars that will be released this year, John F. Kennedy by far and away will be the most popular. There's no doubt about it, because he transcends just the numismatic side of this. So because of that, the availability, I mean, they only did 17,000 of the Trumans, only 17,000 of the Eisenhowers. They still are extraordinarily difficult. Makes it, this is one of the rarest regular issue coins ever put out by the United States government, is this reverse proof Kennedy half dollar, or dollar coin that you're going to have right here. Now, the silver coin that you see here, the silver medallion, is just as difficult to get in 70 condition as is the reverse proof coin itself. And as you can see, I love that. They have the presidential seal that they use there. That was done on the Kennedy half dollar, specifically used on the Kennedy half dollar that you're going with that. And so this is an absolutely stunning medallion, also done in 70. Look, I've seen the medallions themselves at, a couple of $100, something like that. So for you to be able to get this coin is in 70, given the rarity of all of the reverse proof dollars, is very, very, very important. Now, I want to talk to you for just a little bit about the box itself. This was actually done, this box was originally done for some Silver Eagle sets that were done actually a couple of years ago. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. We sell the box, I think, for $29 or $39 by itself. It just so happens that these two coins just fit quite nicely in the box. And so you have this $29 box. It's got the U.S. Mint seal and everything. This set originally did not come in this box. Please understand that. Did not originally come in this box. And so because of that, you've got the opportunity to get this with basically a little $30 bonus in here. And so what you have is probably the single most desirable presidential dollar that has ever been made is right here.
Wow.
Is right here in front of you in absolutely positively perfect 70 condition. In absolutely positively perfect 70 condition, by far and away less than we've charged for any of the reverse proof presidential dollars that we've done so far. Our quantities are exceedingly limited. We were able to buy literally thousands of sets, a couple thousand sets, because we put everything together, and only because of that we were able to get a couple of hundred sets of the 70s. They graded very poorly. On many of these coins, there's a little issue actually kind of right in here on the reverse of the coin. These coins don't have that. There were strike throughs. There's all kinds of issues. So not only is this one of the rarest, it's the rarest Kennedy half-dollar coin ever made, or the rarest Kennedy coin ever made is going to be this coin right here. Far rarer than the matte finished Kennedy half-dollar that was done in the 1998 set, which sells literally in this condition for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You've got it in its absolutely positively perfect condition. It's extraordinarily difficult to get in that perfect condition. The most important thing that you need to understand is that this is going to be limited to the quantity that we have got in stock right here, right now.
Yeah, so it's not like you can go out and get another 300 or 400 or 500. Several of these have been picked up already, and once these are gone, they're gone. And we really appreciate everyone who has been shopping with HSN Vault Coin Collector over the years, and I'm sure you recognize this opportunity getting these out here now. And then the rarest that you said of all the presidents ever?
Well, of all of the presidential dollars that has been done, the reverse proof coins are by far the rarest. It's why in reverse proof 70, and it's interesting, while Kennedy is the most popular, I can sell it to you for the least amount of money. Because if you look at, and perhaps we can look at that on hsn.com, we've got the Eisenhower pair, 70 pair. I think they're $1,499.
Wow.
I don't think we have maybe a half a dozen left if they're not sold out. The Truman, I believe, was either $1,099 or $1,199 for the Truman 70 pair that you're going to have right here. Once again, the 1 ounce medallion that goes with this, every bit as difficult to get as the dollar coin itself. Now, please keep in mind that this is far different than the regular presidential dollar. It only comes in what was called the Coin and Chronicles set. And that's the only way to get these reverse proof coins that you see right here. And once again, now add in the popularity of the fact that it's John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. As opposed to Harry Truman, great president and popular. I mean, he's a president, but no modern president really rivals the popularity of John F. Kennedy. And so the popularity of his coin and everything else involved with this goes beyond that and transcends that as well. And so that's the critical part of this. So not only are you going to get this Coin and Chronicles set, of course, sold out from the United States government almost immediately is what you have, but you have it in its absolute top quality condition. So there's going to be the importance of that, the fact that it's certified, independently third-party certified, to be absolutely positively perfect.
And that's 70, which is the top thing. If you're, you know, I always wondered, well, why isn't 100% perfect? Just that's the way the coin guys got together and they just made up their minds. 70 is the top. You can't get like a 72. It's like 70 is
can't
like
get a 70.1. There was a guy back in the 70s, Dr. Sheldon, who came up with a grading scale for American large cents that he used a 70-point scale. I have no idea why. We just adopted it. That's what we use. 70 is perfect in coins. There's no proof RP 100. There's no RP 71 or even 70.1. The RP, by the way, stands for reverse proof. In a mint state coin, which is what the medallion is, it's mint state. It's MS, as you can see right here. So you have MS 70 and RP 70 with this. Now, in terms of mintages, they only in the Kennedy Coin and Chronicles, they did 50,000 coins. So to put that into perspective, The only set in terms of a popularity contest that matches this would be the 10th anniversary United States government Silver Eagle set. They made 31,000 of those, okay? So a few less. But in this condition, that coin sells for $30,000, and it's a Silver Eagle. Now you take a look at a Kennedy half dollar with a mintage that's just slightly more in the same exact condition. It's not $30,000. It's not even $1,000. It's $699 for the pair, and particularly with this medallion, certainly worth in the $200 range in Mint State 70, of crucial importance that you understand what your opportunity is to be able to get this in absolutely positively perfect condition. I have only the quantity because to do $699, okay, I had to be able to go into the marketplace and be able to buy these 2,000 coins. Now, if I go out now with a sold-out limited edition, with these coins, of course, bringing more in the marketplace than they originally sold for by a fair amount, there's no possible way, with all the grading fees and everything else, that I can do $699. It is this quantity is what the issue is. Which is
decreasing by the minute.
It is decreasing by the minute. Indeed, it is. And I think that's of crucial importance for you to understand that. So if you're looking for a John F. Kennedy, and there are many Kennedy products out there that are going to sell in its highest grade, in RP 70 and Proof 70, in all these, for actually more money than this. But there are none of them that are rarer than this. This is the rarest John F. Kennedy coin ever made by the United States government, period. It only comes in the Coin and Chronicles set. It only comes in this sold-out limited edition Coin and Chronicles set. We have got this, and this is our debut. So this is the very first time we've offered this. And this is the only quantity that we're going to have here. Yep. In the RP70, I think it's of crucial importance for you to understand that this will be kind of your chance to get this at this pricing. Now, we're going to spend a minute or two here after this. I do have some of the 69 sets. And I want to bring that up just for this, because the RP 69, Mint State 69 sets are less money. They're significantly less money because 70 is so important. Remember, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what?
Condition?
That's right. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And these coins are absolutely
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz
perfect.
today.
Yeah,
whenever he pauses, I'm like, oh, that's my
There's always a quiz.
There's always a quiz.
There's
I'm
always
right there.
a quiz.
I got that one right.
And and like I said, the Mint State 69 RP 69 sets, I think, are $199.
Yes.
So you know, we have the opportunity to own those. The Eisenhower 69 sets were $599. You can get the 70 set in the Kennedys for about the price of the Eisenhowers.
Okay, so that's definitely a steal. And by the way, you know, in the collecting business, getting it out, you know, first and getting it here, these are the set that we have at this price. Again, all the things we can say, all right, well, maybe you can get it somewhere else and then, you know, people sell it and resell it, but why do that when you can come right here to the source? And Mike actually is the source. I mean, Mike is like the guy you know that knows a guy. He's the guy that guy would know. I don't know if you know what I'm saying? It's like you've got this inside track to the coin business, and there's not a lot of people that do.
And
it's
now
a really
you do
small
as well.
group of people, yeah.
Right, the first day of issue, as you can see right here, is exclusive to us here at HSN, okay? Is exclusive to us here at HSN. So you can't buy this, and when I talk about pricing, $699, it's not like, well, maybe I can go get that. You can't get this anywhere else.
Not
so it's
even
not
available.
a price issue. I mean, I could have made this, given the price, like we could have easily made this $999. I know there's people that sold them for $999, even $1,099 out there. We just went out, this is the best price we could do, so that's what we brought it out at.
Yeah,
and I think that's crucially important for you to understand.
And you always do that. Mike always does the best possible price, and because he's in it for the long haul. You know, how many years at HSN? 23 years at
the coin vault, the HSN Vault coin collector has been here, I think, 20-something years. I've been here, I think, what have I been here, 16 or 17 years? Yeah, so. A long time.
And also in the coin business, your whole life.
Oh, my whole life, yeah, 34 years, yeah.
Yeah, so this is just obviously a place, a trusted source, but putting them together, I mean, Mike goes out and sources the coin. I mean, he has people literally all over the country when there's, or the globe. I remember that you had a coin that literally just came off a plane and we had one coin of it. I mean, it's like really exciting, this opportunity. I hope everybody out there, and I'm sure you do, appreciate that how special it is that all the great specials that we get here. And you know, when we talk about the first day of issue, that again is another thing that adds to the collectability. So it's the perfect condition and the, you know, the first day of issue. So it's got so many different things going for it. And then to have the two together and then have it certified. By the way, it costs money to have it certified. It's not like a free certification booth at the coin show. That's not how it works.
Precisely. Well, first of all, you have to go out and buy 10 sets, okay? Which you can't do for $699.
Oh, yeah.
To get 170 set, they're grading at about 10%. Okay, they're grading at about 10%. So you have to go out and buy 10 sets, and that's going to cost you way, way, way over $699. Then you got to grade 20 coins. That's going to cost you $699.
Right.
Then you're going to get 170 set, maybe if you're lucky. Okay, or you can just buy this at $699.95. That's the key to this in terms of availability, in terms of desirability, in terms of everything else. That what you've got here is mint state 70, reverse proof 70. Of all of the reverse proof presidential dollars, this is by far the least expensive, and it's the most popular. That's the thing that's kind of an anomaly, and that's the thing I think that is so exciting for me to be able to bring this to you in terms of an opportunity. Now, like I said, we have a primetime show tonight.
7 o'clock.
The first day of issue is exclusive to us here at HSN. I don't know after this evening if we will have another opportunity for you to be able to get the absolutely perfect RP70 Mint State 70 pair that you're going to have with this. I just don't know if that's going to be possible, simply given the fact that it is so much less than the others, and the fact that, of course, Kennedy is a far more popular president from that. Going to have the official United States Mint box. Like I said, this is actually the official box from a previous set. It just is one of the nicest boxes that the Mint has ever done, so we have included
and that's thrown in. It's almost like a $30 value. You're just getting that because it's part of like your, you know, part of the experience that you get from purchasing coin here. And by the way, I know we mentioned this, but we've started our gifting here at HSN for the holidays. So this is kind of unbelievable, but if you buy this as a gift, the person who gets the gift, you've got until January 31st, 2016 to return it. You get all your money back. I don't know where else you'd see that, but it's called extended holiday returns or holiday extended returns, okay? So it's valid on purchases after October 2nd, which we're into October 3rd or 4th, I don't even know what day it is, but it's after October 2nd. So you go to hsn.com, search fun if you want to get all the details, but I think that just makes it a very relaxed experience. Like you don't have to panic, like, oh, if I give this as a gift, I hope they like it. Well, just if they don't like it, you know, that's all there is to it. So I think whoever wants to get this, get this now. Right,
and so the keys to this are, of course, the limited edition.
Right.
Okay, the fact that the Kennedy Coin and Chronicles, of course, sold out immediately. The United States government, everybody knew it. It crashed the website. We knew that was going to be huge. Just like the Truman sold out, just like the Eisenhower sold it, and just like the Johnsons are going to sell out after this. That's just the Lyndon B. Johnson coin set is going to sell out 100% right after this. Same way, going to crash the website, do all that. Of the 4 of the reverse proof presidential dollars that'll be released this year, the Kennedy is going to be obviously by far and away the most popular. Yet I'm going to be able to give this to you at absolutely positively the best price.
Yeah, well, there it is. I mean, again, perfect. These are the 70s. First day of issue 70, which means absolutely perfect condition.
And you can't get these. This is first day of issue ANACS, which is available exclusively from us here at HSN. Please understand that you can't get these anyplace else. It's of crucial importance that you understand that your opportunity is limited, you know, technically by the fact that it's only what we can get. There's going to be 70s in the marketplace. There's people that have sold 70s for significantly more in the marketplace. We probably could have. I've only got a couple of hundred sets. Sure, we could have taken our time, done $9.99, $1,099, which was, you know, prices I've seen out there. But we said, now, what is the best possible price I can bring you right here, right now, today, on the most popular reverse proof? Now, people are asking me, what does the reverse proof mean? I think that's a great question. The reverse proof is a way that the United States government makes coins. They just started that in 2013 with the reverse proof American Silver Eagle. Now that coin, which they made significantly more of than this coin, you know, that reverse proof is going to sell for, the very first one was 2006, and it's going to be more than that for this coin. Okay, and they made 250,000 of them. I mean, they made 5 times more of those than they made at this coin. They made of this coin right here. Now, this coin, they made 5 times more of that than they made of this silver medallion as well. Remember, this is a 2-coin set, and that's of crucial importance for you to understand as a collector that you are going to get both of these. And the medallion, by the way, is extraordinarily collectible and extraordinarily desirable in its own right. So very important for you to pick that up.
All right, well, brand new. You're the first ones to see it. Item number 456775. And again, first day of issue, limited edition. And then you have got your grading of perfection with 70 with these. But we've got more to